Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here, and welcome back to Crusader Kings II. In the last episode, we continued our project of trying to absorb the territory in Egypt, and we took another chunk of territory in the Kingdom of Persia over here. Now, what I was thinking of doing is, because we now have truces with this guy, and this guy, that if we want to continue our expansion here, we're either going to have to wait a whole bunch, or we're going to have to break the truces. So I'll have to think about that. The other thing we could do is start doing stuff here, but I wanted to wait for this guy's war to end, which it looks like it's almost there, 87%. See how that all shakes out, and then see what territory we can then grab there. We still haven't gotten a claim on this little piece here yet. I'm waiting for the Wallachia title to come back so that I can grab the rest of that de jure kingdom. So, let's just unpause it here, and let's take a look at what we might be able to do. Now, breaking the truce isn't going to be that big a deal, I don't think. Oh, we inherited the Despot of Egypt. We're probably going to have to hand that back out, because that vassal limit issue caused all kinds of problems. Yeah, we'll give it to her. We'll continue to make this title the Viceroyalty. So we'll grant Viceroyalty of Egypt. Send that off. We need to get we need to get Nubia. Some more provinces are converting. I need to get those titles away from this guy. I mean, I don't think it really matters all that much. It just annoys me. Okay, so what we were doing here, we're looking at this guy, declaring war on him. So let's say we went for that, which is going to take this huge chunk of territory from him. It'll cost us half of our prestige, a little over half. And all Mazdan rulers. I don't even know who are Mazdan rulers, because that's Persian culture. You Zoroastrian. I don't think I care at all. So you know what? That's what we're going to go ahead and we're going to do. We're going to declare war on him. We're going to take this huge chunk of his land. Let's just do it. Okay, so he only put 4,000 men in the field. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff we need to deal with here. He doesn't need a regent. Can't do that. Try to give this to a low opinion vassal. Low-ish. Can't hand that one out. You, and a commander. There we go. We need to do something with our heir. Alright, so we will raise up 17,000 troops there. I will raise up 43,000 troops. I was looking at the ledger at the end of the last episode, and right now, this vassal I have can raise a larger army than every other state in the game at the moment. So, yeah. Alright, where are we going to park these guys? Let's split them down. Let's send the 7,000 here. Let's split this army down and send 5,000 here. We'll send the other 5,000 here as backup. We're going to have to split this way down to be able to manage it. We can put 10,000 men here. We can put another 10,000 men there. We can march 10,000 men to Baghdad. Just gonna start spreading that out. You can raise your army, you can raise your... No, actually, no, you can't. This guy can probably raise his army. Another 31,000 troops. It's kind of overkill, but... you know, who cares? Let's see, it's 7,000. How many people can sit here? Another 7,000. Let's do that. Alright. Why are we over vassal limit? We've really got to get this handed out. Kinds of alerts, but most of it doesn't matter. Oh, Bulgarian coronation we were not able to attend. We inherited a despotate of Crimea. Oh, we gotta hand that back out. Grant the viceroyalty of Crimea back to that guy. There we go. But my steward appears to be embezzling, so I'll question him. The cook was responsible for the discrepancy. Okay. Victory. Alright, let's actually march this guy. Let's march this guy this way. Around there. Council of Syria Palestina to marry my daughter. We will accept. Alright, let's split this down. Let's send these guys to just siege his land. March that guy in. March this guy in. You can march here, you can march here, you can march here. Victory. Uh-oh. Gain 50 piety. Allow him to recruit. Let's march this guy in here. So we have two armies approaching. So hopefully we'll destroy that. Get us some war score. Yep, we caught him. Alright, reinforcements arrived. victory, victory. Oh, captured a bunch of guys in battle. Oh, we can probably send this guy over here. Oh, we're at 100%. There we go. Offer peace. There we go. Okay, so let's disband the armies. Let's disband the armies that are in our territory. Move everybody out. Okay. Disband that army. We need to establish a new ambition. We're probably not going to have very many more kids. Let's say become exalted among men. Okay. We need to hand out some more titles. It's probably just a commander. Yep. Expand that. Now, what do we want to do with this territory here? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We have another war we need to fight. Looks like this guy declared war to grab that territory. Oh, the war detains me. Okay, so we need to decide what we're going to do with this territory. Is I could give it to my son. But then we would basically lose control over him. We can marry our son off. I guess we could take the risk. So let's see, who do we want to marry him off to? Probably someone with high stewardship. Zero diplomacy. That's a decent character right there. But she's homosexual. Let's just see. Do we have any geniuses? We have an 8-year-old genius. A 30-year-old genius. Well, let's see. What about Quick? She's 17. She's a member of the Medinian Revolt. Well, let's pick her up. She has the quick trait, so we'll do there. Launch our army in there. Let's get a little bit of the prestige. Oh, we become exalted among men. I guess we'll become a better fighter. Let's see. And then what we're going to do is we're going to grant our son a landed title. the entire province. What is this province called? Khorasan. Let's see if we grant him that. Can we grant him the landed title of province? Maybe because it's still involved in a war? Alright, well, we gotta fight this guy off. He's trying to plot. Here's what we're gonna do, we're gonna reveal the plot. March my army into this guy's territory. Now, can I grant him the title? Captured in battle is now my prisoner. Oh, there we go. 100%. Offer peace. There we go. And he immediately had a revolt as soon as we made peace. Requested a lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me directly. Who? That guy. Absolutely. He has a point. First I will come. He wants to marry my daughter. Accept. Oh, I am apparently unmarried. Let's see, do we have any good diplomats? Or very good stewards? Her. There we go. Right now, can I make my son the provincial ruler? Oh, apparently not. Do I not, like, hold that title? Apparently I don't hold the title. That's what the problem is. Alright, usurp it. There we go. Now I should be able to grant the title out. There we go. Okay, so now we gotta deal with this vassal limit issue. And it's Nubia is the issue. This guy still hasn't lost his war yet. Well, we'll just have to try and wait for him to lose his war. Then we'll grab... Well, let's make sure that all my armies are... There we go. So wait for him to lose his war, and then We'll see if we can complete, get the rest of the Nubian counties, and then hand that out. One thing I might want to do is actually start increasing the size of the retinue. Let me just take a look at it. We'd use... Let's see, 2 more sets of heavy infantry. We're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of heavy of cavalry. Yeah, there we go. 6 more regiments. And we're going to let them reinforce at maximum rate, which they are. Which is enormously expensive. That's fine. Now, let's take the retinue. Let's start marching it down here. Mysticos, you... Go ahead and build that spy network. Need another commander. Let's see. What about my vassals? Yep, he may recruit. Let's sort my vassals by rank. Let's see. Legatus Augusti of Hormuz. Okay, there's nothing we can do about that. Not yet, anyway. The Varangian Guard and... Estefan. My wife, Anatolia, tells me she is pregnant, but that can't be right, can it? Doubt besets me. That's fine. Okay, again, that's part of Nubia, or will be part of Nubia. You can part of Nubia. Alright, we'll hire someone to find out. There's nothing I can do about that. So I don't think I can... Can I transfer his vassalage? No, he's not on the list. I've not found anything at all suspicious about her pregnancy. That's a relief. Okay, his war is over, finally. So let's take a look at this. So, the de jure Kingdom of Nubia includes these 2 pieces, both held by him. So we declare war for Kufra, no, for that. We'll take all that. So now, let's send that off. Let's raise my army here. That should be plenty. Split that off. Send the 16,000 men there. Let's split this down. Let's send those guys there. All right. Okay, so this will hold 13,000, so let's march like this. This can hold 13,000. Let's split this army down. Let's send 7,000 men this way. Let's send Victory. Let's send you this way into there. Siege down all of this land, and that should end pretty quick. New ambition, I guess increase size of defense should work. A Persian liberation revolt. Okay. Let me go take a look at that. 4,000 men. I can deal with 4,000 men. Oh, they had a daughter, Eugenia. Let's march our guys in there. They're moving pretty slow. They're taking a lot of attrition. Oh my goodness. Well, as long as a significant number of them survive to the target, which they did. And that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Perfect. Revolt over. And what we're going to do... we got a bunch of prisoners. Alright, do we want to try and convert the province forcefully to Greek? Yeah, let's do it. Did it work? No, it did not. Okay, it didn't affect our vassal opinion too much doing that. Alright, we're at 100% here. So let's offer peace. There we go. And we can draw those down. Alright, let's hand this out. And not in prison, that doesn't matter. Not a ruler. My religion, my culture, yes, an adult. Great house, no. Grant landed title. Macuria. Yes. And you will grant landed title. That one. There we go. Win a war, I guess. There we go. And now we can hand out this title here. So let's take a look at the opinion map. Ah, everybody likes me a ton. Let's go with you. Grant the Viceroyalty of Nubia. Send that off. Let's see, research economy tech. There we go. Alright, Egypt is coming together. Expand that army. And there was immediately a revolt, as typically happens. Reached you that people are conspiring to kill me. Please? Killed this character? Not that he isn't a good character. He is a good character. It's just we have an an heir waiting in the wings who already has a son. Will not be born in the purple, but I want to make sure that I get control over his education. My supper was brought to me by a courtier I almost trust. The smell and the color of the soup were slightly suspicious. After tasting it, I threw the bowl at the courtier, narrowly missing with just an inch or two. Ah, because I'm paranoid. More conversions, good. I did apologize. Now, what we're going to need to do is we need to grab up the rest of the territory in the Kingdom of Egypt. That might be a project for another time, as we are getting near the end of this episode. So what we'll probably do is just go ahead and we'll stop things here before we get involved in too much else. Alright, so we were able to grab that big chunk of territory in Persia. We were able to get the Kingdom of Nubia kind of solidified, and that viceroyalty handed out. And we'll continue our project of conquest in Persia probably when we come back next episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time.